I'm Lady D Denise Gomez, and I have exciting interview segments and features inside the zone. For recording artists, you can sing? Well, Inside the Zone, second Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. is for you. Writers, share your story, no man, in From the Author Zone on third Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Male Zone has unbelievably juicy stories of love, heartbreak, and triumph. 7 p.m. has never been this good. On Mondays, it's news, talk, engaging features at 7 in the Monday Drive. And Center Stage has everyone talking on Thursdays. Be a part of the show. Email me insidethezone@gmail.com or call me 914-304-2592. For 2 days, the 5 o'clock hour is hot on Fit FM 96.7, www.fitfmja.com. Your life, your music with Lady D Denise Gomez inside the zone. Catch me on Monday at 5 p.m. for the Monday Drive, keeping you in the know in the city you walk, drive, and reside. And on Friday, yes, at 5 p.m. for Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. From abroad to yard, Trelawney. Change the atmosphere of your worship experience with Creative House LED Video Wall. Financing is available. Easy monthly payments, $0 down, 3-year warranty, and 24/7 customer service. We provide you with high quality, high refresh rate, and stable LED screens. Call Creative House at 914-510-4546. That's 914-510-4546. Or visit our website at www.cre8ivehouse.us.
Santa, it's up in a mango tree, mango tree, mango tree. Wait, what is your Christmas tradition? Mine, a Santa, chocolate tea, a sweet potato pudding. What is yours? Come join me now on Saturday morning runnings on December 23rd, 10 o'clock in the morning. Ready and good to go. You want to join me? You want to get some of my chocolate tea? Real chocolate tea. Real potato pudding. That's my tradition. Christmas, Santa, it's up in a mango.
So hey, me dress from now. We get a hat all here. And I may look like Miss B, but that's alright because Saturday morning mornings come up and I want to look my best. Bangarang, talking about the good old days, and it's just going to be so nice. I can't help myself, I can't wait. Saturday morning, join us at 10 a.m. for Saturday morning runnings right here on Inside the Zone with Lady D and the crew. You all don't want to miss it, and we might have a guest for you know, so come join me, no man. Looking forward.
Gee whiz, it's Christmas. Yes, you can't miss the Christmas Bangarang show that's happening on December 23rd and Saturday morning runnings. Yes, come catch me as we talk about Christmas then and now. I'm going to put in the 2 cents now. Yes, I'm at it say so, and it goes so.
Look here now. Me hear Matty, I tell Vi say. She hear Frida, I tell Smaddy say. That she hear say. Next week Saturday, past Saturday morning runnings. Them a go have Bangarang. Me no know about it. But me a go catch me eye and me I go catch me ears to hear what all of that about. So come join me and make we find out.
Well, it's another Satideh morning right here on Inside the Zone with yours truly, Lady D, and the crew and guests. Well,
Flocks.
guess what, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. As I sat and watched the promo, I was here popping because I'm saying, boy, we're creative. So. And all of us turn up with we
Santa hat.
Santa hat. So welcome. Ricky, where's your hat?
Oh.
So welcome everyone to the show this morning, Saturday morning running, Saturday rather. We air on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on this platform, and it has been quite the run. We've been having some great times, and I must apologize for Max this morning. Maxine will not be joining us. She and Flu Cole having a relationship.
Oh God.
Oh, it's going around.
She can't join us this morning. I'm a little stuffy, but I am not, knocked down.
There's something in the air. It's going around.
Something going
Yeah,
on.
I just got over mine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and Jen will not be joining us, but certainly we have guests this morning, man. I reached out
Yay!
Yay!
to Yard and I reached out to Foreign.
All right now.
They both agreed to join us here this morning. So we have to say, hey, things are going
Welcome.
So I'd like to have them introduce themselves. Well, Ricky, welcome, Rick. Rick is no stranger to us.
Oh no.
And no, Ricky is family. But here is Janice. So, Jan, you want to share who you be? Oh, you're still
Sound.
muted.
They probably muted still.
Sound.
That is the thing when you know country people come to town. They don't know if you mute and unmute and all them things are country. Good morning, everyone. I wear several hats. So the hat I have on this morning is called Miss Matty Lou.
Oh, yeah, I said.
Yes, the Reverend Doctor for tomorrow morning.
Right.
Another services. So I am
All right.
the funny thing about my life is that I normally am not free this morning, but Lady D and myself go way back. Every time she tried to get me, I said, because I have a lot of things that I do. I'm a philanthropist. So I've been adopting kids from a homeless shelter since 2005. I went there to counsel December of 2005 with a friend. And when I saw the condition of the children in the shelter, I didn't know children was in shelter. And I didn't know men were in shelter with children. I thought it was a woman thing. And after it was about an hour and a half, and children were kind of in the vicinity because they couldn't be left in the little one-room house apartment within the building. So I noticed they were barefoot. Some of them didn't have on much clothes, looked like summer clothes. It was a very cold December. I actually came from the basement and came upstairs, and something tugged at my heart and said, "You can't walk up." I said, "Holy Ghost, don't be talking to me now. I don't want to hear it." To be honest with you. I mean, who don't struggle? So I said, what can I do for these children? I know it's a lot of them. So I went back downstairs and I said to the lady that was in charge of the building, I will adopt the poorest of poor family in here, the children. I just want to buy them clothes, boots, jacket or something. Here's my card. Email me, give me a call. 4 days later, she did. Fast forward, someone talking to me at work and say, "So Hart, what are you doing for Christmas?" I said, "I'm taking care of some kids, who are in need." And the person said to me, "I'll adopt them from you." I said, "All four?" They said, "Yes." I called the lady back, and not to make the story very short for the morning, she had 48 children in the shelter that year. And I said, "Give me all 48. And I've not stopped doing it. What makes it so significant is that it's a transient shelter. So all these years, I've never had a repeated family. So it's always different children. And only the family that are there from mid-November will be there for Christmas. So this year is the least I've gotten kids. It's 36 of them. That's this. It's the first year I have under 40.
Oh,
So from
wow.
Thursday,
Wow.
I've been delivering presents, and last night I delivered presents, and now I have presents in my car because a family moved out a half hour before it got there on Thursday. But I had a kid with me that I mentored that I call my son, and they moved really deep into the inner city. So he went with me to deliver the gift at their home. But last night I was by myself, so I left the gift in the back of the car. So I'll go there today while the sun is up, and then I have another person who is going to deliver gifts. I'm going to meet them halfway, so they have to drive. So I'm still doing delivery, and that is just
Oh,
one a small fragment of which I do.
so,
And also, last month I donated. I don't know if you saw it in the Gleaner. That was me.
Yes.
I didn't go
Sorry.
too public with that because people are too damn jealous. So I don't even bother myself. But I've been donating medical supplies to Jamaica since 2017. But this year has been my largest donations to them. Over $600,000 worth
Wow.
of supplies that
Yes.
Oh,
I
wow.
that I sent there. It's more than that, but I
wow,
just
that's
tell them
awesome.
right. So then,
Very significant, yeah.
yeah. So
Blessings
that
to you, Janice,
yeah,
and congrats.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
it's
Yeah.
well, it's very much
I
needed.
don't stop giving back to Jamaica. I have not stopped. I just don't do it in the public side because
Yes.
I'm not looking for accolades. I'm in a position where I can corral people to give me stuff and trust me. I feed homeless people. I've been doing that since 2005. I cook for them. They won't get that. They won't get a meal until like Tuesday because they have food for Monday. So
Okay.
Wow.
To God be the glory. Bless you. Bless you.
Yeah, bless
So,
you.
I'm in love
Rick.
with perform. Me
Yeah.
perform on stage with Harry Belafonte,
Now,
Manti.
what you say?
Me do Lincoln
Yeah.
Center 3 times. Me do Apollo 1 time. Me do
What?
Bangarang.
White House. Me do White House. Me do White House three
Bangarang
times.
now.
That's
I
right.
mean,
So
I go
that's
with my
why she's
Bangarang,
here.
but then he set me too sudden, so me couldn't take up my Bangarang. Then
That's
he say yes to Bangarang.
quite an intro.
Right. So thank you. So she can stay with us for a few. So we're really gonna get into it. But hey,
Oh,
Rick, morning, Rick. Rick, say your howdies
hey,
and tell them
Ricky.
where you're from. Those who don't know you.
Morning, Lady D. Morning, everybody. I'm from the same district as Lady D, Penance, Clarendon, the center of the universe.
Aye.
Everything, not just the center of Jamaica, literally, but also the center of Jamaica and everything else. Tourists, all kind of artists come out here, Faye Ellington. I can go on and on. And of course, Lady D and myself.
All
Thank
right
you.
now.
Thank you.
Who's
Now.
getting a bit
Um,
of that.
I'm a bossy.
Yes,
Sure.
we are. I'm very happy to be here.
Well,
The Christmas Bangarang thing is interesting because I look at Christmas as about 3 or 4 phases of my life. The first is when I was in Penance as a little boy up until age 8 or 9, and then in Kingston up until I was a teenager. And then when I went away to the university, I spent a
Yeah,
bit too.
the country bastard.
Doreen.
Right on time. And
Dory.
then the last phase is me as a family man. So I'm
Right.
happy to talk about all of those.
All right. So welcome everybody. We invite you to at least share with 5 people you know and let them come enjoy with us this morning. So we are all Jamaicans on this platform, and I was born in Kingston, went to Clarendon when I was 7. So most of my life spent in Clarendon and go back and forth to town. Some are from St. Mary, some from St. James, and Max come from Westmoreland, and Jen
And I'm from
from
St. Anne. St.
right,
Anne.
St.
no, Max is from St. Mary.
St. Mary.
Max
Thank
from St.
you.
Mary.
Max from St. Mary.
Talk about which part I come from. Me born at Victoria Jubilee. Me come up Portland when me 1 year old. So me a Portlander.
You're a
But me
Portlander.
wash
you,
up in the rain.
Dr. John, me and you have the same story. Me born at Jubilee. Then me granny come at Kingston and see me and tell me mother, say, give me that little one, yeah. I was only one. I was only 1 year old, and she took me to St. James, and here we are.
And
You
here
know
we
what?
are.
You know what? Donkey hamper.
A good an also. She just
So-
borrow me and not carry me back.
right. So we know
that, you know, our culture is rich. I mean, Janice is a typical example of sharing about our culture. I remember we had K-Star had introduced me to Janice, and one year we were hosting our culture fest before we switched over to Fun in the Sun. We used to have the culture fest right here in the Bronx in our parking lot at my church. I mean to say, Janice, come. And not only did she show up, she brought all kinds of, what you call those now again, Jan?
Bangarang.
Bangarang. From Yaba to all kind of something. And she had a table for herself. She laid out her stuff. It was beautifully displayed, and she entertained us. So
Wow.
I know what she can do and what she does very well. So I thought that, you know, to bring a little of that culture and niceness into the program this morning as we talk about what we did growing up during Christmas time. Because for me, right just now, I spent the whole day yesterday. A friend of mine, I sent a picture, said, this is what I'm doing. He says, oh, you have iron board. I'm like, yes. So I was ironing my curtains, put them up, and
Yeah, no man.
hey.
People still do that. Iron.
Yeah.
Iron
Yes.
curtain.
Yes, because the curtains are, you know, them in rotation. So I had taken down, fold up. Me not gonna put up my curtain them with no crease
You don't know, man.
in a them. So me iron them out and put them up.
Lady D, can I tell you say that aspect of Christmas, they put out the new things and whatever.
Right.
That is the one I hated the most because every 2 minutes somebody miss birthday or mom comes and say, who
Call
is
his
one
son.
here, so who did this?
Yes.
And the whole time you want to go outside, go ramp with your friend, them, you know. No, sir, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Yes.
And even when I started university in the States, I was with my stepmother. And things going along on the Christmas count, same thing. This time it's even worse because there are more things I want to do. And the hits just keep on coming. And you know the worst part is after you take up like one curtain and thing and you shake it out and help iron and put on, you say,
No, like that one.
I don't know what.
Oh God.
Yes.
yeah,
And you have to
those-
take it down.
yes, and
Yes,
you
man.
cannot murmur. I'm 18, 19, and I cannot murmur. What you say?
You can't even look upset either.
You
That's
can't
it.
write. You can't write.
Yeah, so
You have to burn inside, man.
I'm
You have to
glad
burn
to see that
Let me get a
tradition
pillow.
is alive.
No,
and
man,
well.
I still have my on board and do my thing. So, Jan, I know you don't have much time with us. So, take us through your story, and you can even give us a piece because I know you have stuff.
So growing up in Portland, my parents had 9 of us, 8 girls and 1 boy.
Oh wow.
My brother was born after me. The rest of the kids was born in Portland. So 4 was born in Kingston and 5 was born in Portland. And being a preacher's kid had a twist to everything else of what Ricky talking about. You just got to be so straight laced. So in all honesty, I was writing poems a long time, but I wish I could find them. So my dad didn't allow us to speak in patois. He was so proper Shakespearean English and Old English and Latin and all of that. So I couldn't speak in patois only when I went to school. So I was like a very rebellious kid when it comes to that. So I always would go places and people say, oh, you have something you want to say? And I just make up a poem on stage. I mean, it was out of my head. And then they say, you have a book? I say, no, I don't have a book. You need book for that? Over the years, I started to capture the poetry. And I wrote, I mean, quite a few of them. I actually have a book published, but I've never promoted the book because of the time when I was going to do the promotion, my brother got ill, you know, in 2011 and he passed away in 2017. However, for Christmas time for us as children, first of all, before you come in the house is the yard work. So you never have no broom. You got broke broom weed.
Broom weed.
First broom
Yeah.
weed. And you sweep the yard till the dirt shine. You want me to shine dirt? after the dirt shine, you have to go put nice round
Eval,
stone,
welcome, Eval.
round stone. You put round stone round the tree. Them you wish you never have so much tree. And you put it around the tree, and then the garden. What would they have? This was a flowers garden, and it was about 4 of them, and then big. You have to put stone around them, nice and neat.
And
then
whitewash
then
them.
bring whitewash, and you come big painter, you whitewash them, and if one little part of the house, you whitewash that, and then you go buy the red oak. Me don't know why they never buy red polish. Me don't know if they think you're a master mixer.
Right.
And then you get the clear polish, and you go to do it 1 6, and you mix it to a certain blend. And when you wipe out the floor, and this is all knee work. Hello, somebody.
Hello.
Yes.
You wipe out floor, and then you wax it, and then you come back and you shine it with coconut brush. Like, till the water they just ripple off of it. Every cowboy
Yes.
have to come down. Cowboy ball where you know see a Nancy, have to go look for him. And then the curtain part now, they never have the fancy curtain. And then like a fine curtain rather than boys who sell on King Street. They look a wire thing them. And sometimes them a juice you put up
Oh,
and
yes.
they sting you if they come back and lick you in the head.
Yes, when you're yeah.
I am trying to tell you. So you all room where you never put up curtain. Now you put up curtain at the doorway. I don't know if you did the doorway curtain.
Yes, we did doorway.
Oh girl, please.
Oh, yeah, doorway curtain, yeah.
Yes.
Doorway.
And then our house was a good sized living room in the pastor man. So all the way around the living room, you get card, right? The tight card. Christmas card hung up from 1925. You don't take them down.
Yes.
Put them up, you have to hand them back.
Hey, listen, I have to go check on my case. Right now.
Lady D. And then when you get the new card, the new card them go right on that side.
Yes.
Honey, and you have to dust off the whole card them. Hello?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
After you do all of that, if you have to go, if something I go cook out a wood fire, you go get the wood and everything have it back. Cold stove, nicely put together, pots covered down. And then now you go into the fancy cabinet. What do you call lace thing them hang down?
The doily.
The doily them. Hello, somebody doily. And you put them the plate there. And you have to wash them the plate and knife and the knife and fork. And you put that one that only Christmas day that I use.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Everything, the 2 pieces of furniture then shine and shine and shine. And that on the hard part. After you do all them work, you can't walk through the living room, you know.
Right.
Only visitor can walk through there.
I
couldn't stand the visitor them. You hear me tell you?
Yeah.
They can walk on the floor, me can't walk on. And then after you do all of that, you got to wash here, and you have to shine the bump up here, and you have to do you put on your nice, your cleanest, what you call judging clothes. Hello.
Yeah, clothes.
Dressing clothes. You take out, apart from the curtain, Ricky, you have to take out the linen tablecloth them. With the napkin, you have to iron that, not a crease. You iron everything, all towel iron.
And the bed sheet them to do.
Iron.
You have, yes, you have a special Christmas bed sheet.
And
yes,
then,
man.
And then you have the
Peacock.
the chenille spread was that. Nowadays, people, I don't know if chenille spread still make.
Yeah, man, them still make chenille, yeah.
But them was the cover for the day. And then when it comes to the kitchen part now, man, Christmas wasn't about present in my house because I too much picnic to buy a present for. It was about food. And because me born January 25th and December come December 25th, me had a choice. You either get one Christmas something, I want birthday. Me take the birthday because me played for them whatever then get for Christmas.
Right.
It wasn't much anything. You get one something, me have it, but me could even go into the guy. Want something spin around, so wag, make a hell of lasting nice. But then most of all, my brother, they get one of these.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't get Christmas out of motor organ.
No.
And so Christmas in my house was warm. It was. We didn't do much ginger beer. My mother could make a mean sorrel and Christmas cake. And it was about the food and the camaraderie. And most of all, my father was, I'm very much like my father. He would ask my mother, I said, dear, you know, you have to carry something down at the people in the yard down there, so because they don't have anything. So then they pack up stuff. And as a kid, you know, when you see food packing up and something packing up, you're going to get less. So you start getting mad already. But the food pack up anyway. But Christmas was so warm. And then the night before the grand market, like today, was grand market. And grand market start from morning. But when dusk come, we had to come home. But my friend would tell me, say, I want my 5 and 6 and get beer for drink. And then anything you do, I pick you do anything. If I'm not going to lock you up.
Right.
Yeah.
Market was a free for all. And
Yes.
those days were so friendly and kind. You didn't have to worry about your kid not going to make it home.
Right. Right.
And you're going to get robbed and anything like that. So for me, when I feel Christmas then, it's not Christmas now. And I understand that a lot of things change. But it's the joy that Christmas brought to the whole community. It was that kind of love that you felt, that kind of I don't know. It is undescribable. I'm kind of sorry for those who have never really experienced.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And so people said, I'm going home because Christmas is nice. I don't want to be locked up in a place for Christmas. I want to walk on the street and feel all right. That's just me.
Right.
So Christmas, after you sweep the yard, and you start to play marble, and you start jump dandy shandy, and you start skip. You could do that.
Right.
So to me, Christmas is, Lord, Mrs. Christmas I come again. It come once a year, but it feel like a every day for me. Because when you smell the cake, them a bake, I'm a great appetite, the finger blister.
Yes, man. That's me. I just ran downstairs to look at my cakes.
And when you look around the corner, you turn rum drinker because you get cake with rum. And when you eat cake and drink rum, you realize that you almost want to tumble down. Like the street drunkard near Mr. Boo, he drink rum so till he drink beer rum. So for me, my child, it's not in the street stick. People let them go and hear if they have none. Then buy big put on, big heel boot, bell foot pants. And who have belly, I show belly skin. But for me, when it was a picnic, Christmas was a big sin thing.
Love it, Janice. Love it. So and a lot of what you said, it's so common to all of us because that's our culture. Now, in my household, Ricky can tell you, is one whole heap of cousins and aunties and uncles, right? So everybody getting them little thing here and there.
Watch out, Ricky account.
Ricky, we can. I should account.
Ricky counting.
Run out of fingers.
Right. It was a very busy household. And I'm telling you that anybody who passed by always stop. Miss Ruby, Mr. Thomas, and they have something a drop off.
Yes.
Somebody either banana, cane, who a bake, sorrel, chocolate, the actual chocolate. You know, and then my aunties would make a wicked. I hear Jenny say mean. Sorry, well, is Auntie Joy them used to make a wicked chocolate tea. And they would tell you if you cool it, right? Make sure you blow. But we can tell you, say, I had a first-hand experience. The thing smells so good that I just blow too little time. And then I make a piece of slurp, you see, man.
It was a hallelujah.
Jesus, Father, I don't know if me fi swallow, I don't know if
that's right.
I don't know if me fi jump.
You start so like Chinese.
Oh my God, me say me tongue for days, me tongue pimple up but nothing sweet so. And then traditionally they would do ackee and saltfish, and you get your fried dumpling. And then, the adults are baked. Now, for me, my favorite part, Jackie can tell you, I will lick every single pudding pan. Any pudding pan you give me.
I can give you a story from my experience, Lady D. We used to live across the street from each other in the Bronx. I remember me tell you, I'm always baking. See, this morning I got up like from 5 o'clock. And my kids are in the oven right now. So that's why I ran downstairs to look at them. But Lady D came over. Lady D said she want the pan to lick. I never know, say. First time I look at her that weird, because So
No,
I see him lady did this for me know.
Listen,
I didn't need, listen, that's how they put a pan big. And I didn't need to wash that pan when it me done, when lady did finish.
Oh man,
Pan
I am
Clean.
pan licking, especially butter licking. If it was an Olympic event, Penance should have win gold.
tell you.
Really?
Yes, man.
I am proof that it's cake batter, and it's when I get old, I think about it. Raw egg, flour, sugar.
And rum.
If it was going to kill anybody,
You'd have killed me.
It would be penance people.
many times over.
I uno cause the ice cream company then for make one ice cream flavor named cake batter.
Cake batter.
Guilty.
Yes, yes.
Because my mother used to bake, not just for the house, but maybe she used to sell. I don't know, but it was a whole heap of cake, and every batter I was there. Every single batter.
And I like the initial part, you know.
Since you love lick cake batter, that means that you used to lick off the dashing of the ice cream bucket when you take up that thing in the middle.
Listen. When you lick, when you wipe with your finger, you wipe
Yes,
around.
man.
You know, you have in the corners them.
Yeah.
And you just go around and come back.
Let me tell you said there were 9 people in your household.
Yes.
We had 13 because my mother has 11 of us. 11 of us plus cousins and other people. And make me tell you something, my mother used to bake a lot of cakes. So because of so much away, somebody would have to fight for the spoon. And then now those of us who were left now, we just put 2 hand down in there. No, the bottle then should leave enough so we can get, because of only power. You just put your hand down in there so you get a whole handful and you lick off all their fingers and then go in between the creases and them something. So
it was for some reason, nobody else in my household at the time did like lick out pan. So it was, the burden was mine.
Yes, what a wonderful burden. What a wonderful burden, Ricky.
I approach it with gusto. And then after the cake bake, right, and then come out of the oven, as it come out, may I cut it, and my mother say, "Boy, you're not afraid you catch pasam."
What?
Oh yes.
If pasam,
yes, my granny used to say that too. Yeah.
I think it's spasm, but
that's right.
Okay.
Right.
But again, if pasam was a thing, Ricky would be here today. I am telling you.
My goodness.
That's me too, Rick. That's me.
Man.
That's me. So, Terrence, we don't hear your story yet, because we know you have stories. But let's hop on over to say hi to our guests. But it is so refreshing. What I realize is that no matter how many times we talk about Christmas and growing up, we never get tired of it.
Oh no.
And there's always something new to pop out that you remember. And man, I have some. But let's say hi. Morning, Andrea. Andrea, she's in Barbados. Good morning. Morning, Vero. Morning, Tony. Tony, I know you can share some story about your mother. You did so with the figurine the other day. So we want to hear some more about you. And mommy. Morning to, hey, Carlton. CJ, we want to say morning to you, CJ. Greetings to you. So I was talking about the ironing, and Andrea says I have a friend who ironed about 15 curtains. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
You know. Merry Christmas, Evol. Charles, hey Charles, she says good morning, fine ladies and Satideh crew. A blessed, happy stuff. Morning. So here you know. So Ricky, you did have a chandelier too. So this is a joke. So me tell people that when I walked into my house in Penance at 7, I saw a chandelier. And Jackie, she was laughing at me the other day. So I shared the joke with Eval. So Ricky, him want to know if you did have chandelier at Penance.
No, never have chandelier.
Lord of mercy.
We're not going to go take them on. Hey, Sandy morning. All right. So just saying howdy to everybody. Charles, it says one of the things I love about Christmas was going caroling from house to house and getting a little piece of everybody cake.
That's
True.
right.
Mm-hmm.
What cake full people belly like that?
Yes.
You just go from house and dinner time too. Christmas time.
Morning, Shanna K from Penance Link Up. All right. So please, once you come on, we're asking you to share that same link that you have with at least 5 people. And let's get people in here, man. It's good. So, Sharns, tell us a little story.
Well, for me, my Christmas, although I was raised in the country, I never had Christmases in the country. So all my Christmases was in Kingston. I had none in the country that I can, commemorate or relay anything about. I never spent any Christmases in the country. So after the preliminary yard sweeping and the whitewashing of the tree, the tree trunk, the lower part, and your whitewash, the garden stones. By the time that get done, my mother come for me and me gone to Kingston. So I never spent any, and most times my grandmother would come with me.
Mm-hmm.
When I was, in my younger days. So I never got to spend any Christmases in country. All of my Christmases was in Kingston. And Christmas, although I was raised in the country, I never had Christmases in the country.
Oh, there's an echo. There's an echo.
You're getting a feedback.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an echo going on?
It's a feedback.
Yes.
We're hearing your...
Oh, sorry. Let me try again. Yeah, so my Christmases were comprised basically of my mother used to have this, my stepfather was a really good baker. I never licked cake batter and all of that stuff because by the time I get to Kingston,
That done.
it would have been baked already. But my mother always had a huge spread, big Christmas dinner. The extended family would come over, and then we always had a lot to drink, a lot of sorrel, ice cream, and all the festivities. So Christmas for me was a big thing because I got exposed to things that I wouldn't have if I was in country.
Mm.
Got you.
Yeah. And all the dressing up every day was a dress up, and
Aye.
then Boxing Day was a whole other story again, and all of that stuff. So my Christmases was completely different being in Kingston.
Thanks. Sharns, somehow we're
Mute.
getting a replay from your
You may
end.
have to mute, Sharon.
Go out and come back in. Step out and come back in. All right. So, Jan, because I know you soon leave. So, what was it like down at your crossing or crossroad?
Oh my God! So we actually live like a mile and a half from the a mile and a quarter. And I'm telling you, it
Ricky,
was.
hold on one second. Hold on one second, Jan. There is somebody
Oh, it's still
replaying. Yes.
it's still coming through.
Rick, I know you're using 2 monitors. Maybe you need to mute one or something. Okay.
No, it's just one.
It's just one.
Okay, I think it went on until it stopped.
Yes,
Go ahead, Jen.
Yes. Okay, so we're good.
Oh no, there's everything really is a story. The John Kunu them down there. You have fortune teller, music a play, and as a child, oh my God, that's the time you gonna get for by the balloon and funny thing what you call it. Make me pluck one balloon and all the fang and dangles was down there. So as a kid, you'd get like a 50 cent, which was a big money. So you make it last you all day.
Yes.
So them had a setup what called a back and front. Half a snow cone and half a ice cream. That's called a back and front. So you want the snow cone and you want the ice cream, but you want to buy 2 separate because the money I got done. So you say sell me a back and front. So me pay for the back and my sister pay for the front. So we have the same.
Never heard that one.
That's a new one.
Baby, you don't come from And one man in here, Mr. Gus Moore, one tall black man. Me not see a man could have spin an ice cream bucket like that from a barn till today.
Brother
And
Chabana,
he had
that.
one of the biggest ice cream buckets. And when him spin that, Ben and Jerry's, Ashley's, vanilla ice cream like him to this very day.
Janice, let me ask you a question.
What's
Now,
up?
we had somebody like that. Dennis mentioned Mr. Tabernacle.
Yeah,
Would
brother
make,
Chabana.
and you'd get most unusual flavors. One thing I noticed about the ice cream, it could have never freeze.
No.
No matter what you do,
Yes.
it could never freeze. Was there ice cream like that as well?
You have to eat it when you get it.
Yeah,
You
man.
didn't have fridge to put it in.
No,
didn't have a
even if you
freezer?
No.
even if you put it in a freezer, it
It
not
wouldn't
freeze.
come together.
It wouldn't freeze.
It was missing one ingredient.
I think so.
Are one or two
I think
much,
so.
too much of one ingredient?
Eat on the instant honey. Then I make you put on. That's why them organic. But the best thing they tell you right now, what the experience. You know, ice truck used to come and sell ice before Christmas, right?
Yes.
And you buy 50 pound, 25, if you have money, you buy 100 pound. And you clamp that thing and slide it up the road. And you have one box outside of the shop make out of cement. But the top of the box is wood, hammer hole, zinc, cover it. And inside of that was sawdust.
Sawdust,
Right,
yes.
number sawdust,
That
yeah.
ice going there from Friday, all Monday ice in there now. And
Yes.
then this is what they're doing now.
Yeah.
But that's another part. Let me tell you one story with me. So when my mother that same go buy ice now at Christmas time, and sometimes for Sunday, me never realize that she don't rinse off the ice because if you rinse it, you lose too much ice. You understand? So she take one cheesecloth or dish and wipe off the ice, wipe off the sawdust.
Oh God.
When she put it in at the sour sap or the carrot juice, one at a time, me don't have too much dust left on it. A cough. So me think now me allergic to the thing. After me grow up, people say me allergic to sour sap. So me cough when me drink sour sap. And when me done big smanny, me realize that they never rinse off the ice.
I sawdust.
And when you rinse off the ice and you're serving 11 people, you run out of ice.
Yes.
So if you never eat ice for them, wipe off. Not rinse, wipe off ice. And you tell you not come from country. You hear me tell you? One man, while he come out the town like an Indian man, they call him Boy King. And head drunk and a stagger come. So my father now thinks that everybody if you see if I'm a pass. So Christmas we in the car. My father was the only one that they have an MG racer. Then in there one Woolsey 1660 and 1917 by one Morris Oxford, one blue one.
Mm-hmm.
And we pack up. We don't know 10 people holding in the car then, no more. But we fit in the car. So we go down on the town and daddy see the Boy King a stagger. So him have to save everybody. So I said, Boy King, you have to stop drink rum and come to Jesus. So we know the car as kids and so Boy King, yeah, Pastor. So Boy King said, Pastor not. Let me tell you something, Pastor. You see rum? He said, food is the staff of life.
Mm-hmm.
Rum is life itself. that was Christmas time. Boy King drink all beer rum.
Oh God.
About 9, Boy King said food is the staff of life. But rum is life itself. So Christmas time in Jamaica, when me come from, rum was life itself.
Rum was life itself.
When you go over the
Yeah.
it was as a child, the dressing and for us, one material make all our dress. Same style.
Yes.
So the world you're gonna get new dress and they're gonna look different.
Yes.
And if in a mine shop, they make one dolly frock out of the frock where you got on, so you're on the dolly frock.
Right.
So for Christmas time for me, it was such a joy. And then you have, the in Portland you have a lot of singing and the dancing, and some people have like a coming at them yard, a dance.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, yes,
Yeah.
so you have all kind of activity. We have a park and everybody have something doing, and then you have the kids who we call them acrobat. So them would have some that must be gymnastic you call that thing, you know. But they could have keep poopally do hard time. So Christmas time was a jolly ever time. And then who had voices start to sing song bust out. Once somebody bust out a market start sing, the whole market start sing.
Yes.
When market I get low, you know. You ever got market Ricky when market soon to close? You go with your mother? You ever get so much free thing yet? Everything was softy. And everything before the woman they pack everybody in yard. When you come from big family, you just go on in the basket and say, take that man, you take that man, you take that man.
Yes.
Left pocket, the bank where they full. Whether it's softy, I know softy.
Yes.
And the culture of Jamaica makes me exciting because if you know how rich that culture is, it would excite us even more because Jamaicans are the only one that double talk.
That's true thing.
We don't say if we don't say it's soft. Because if you say it's soft, you don't buy it. But if you say, master, that's soft. And if you say it plotter,
Yes.
like a piakak,
Yes.
It's an African thing, you know.
That is our trick.
It's an African thing because I think in most African language, they don't have words for like very.
Very, very.
They don't have words for very, so they just double up on whatever the adjective is.
Yeah, you have to emphasize. I used to work with a Puerto Rican guy. He married a Jamaican woman. And he always come to me for interpretation and clarification. Because he said his wife would say, boy, you lie. And he must say, well, you can't just say it one time. If the person lie, just say, okay, you're a liar. You just have to say, you lie, or it nice. So I had to tell him, say, look, it's just emphasizing the point. That's all that is. He thought it was so strange.
Feel up. I can't feel up. Feel up something
Feel up.
Yes. That's why the son can make a girl in Sid Market come out of that. Because people touch up your things.
Yes.
And when you go on the butcher part for the market now, when Miss Lou tell us say you give the people full of lobs to eat. You know at the part of the meat what stringy and flabber.
Right.
That shit.
Flour.
See you hear me? So when market that shit, you get the full of lobs for free. But if you go early morning, if you want a nice roast beef with piece of full on the side, you make the way come up to the meat. But if you wait till market get dark, and butcher the the bony, you get free. So you have to study marketism.
Yes.
So you have to market when evening come.
Yes.
So you pick up all the things because you sit there and want to put it back on the truck for care back a country because too much weight to pick up. So then start left things. The piece of yam, oh God, please. Girl, you don't understand. You get enough dinner out of market. If you go,
And I see him where? It's same way it go? It's same way it go?
Even now.
It's same way it go even. As a matter of fact, when we finish here, me go on a market. Me did plan figure early this morning, but me never want to get caught up and miss the show. So when we done, me go on a market. So me I go see what they fill up and left for me.
Right.
One thing there now, we're talking about the emphasis. There's one example where we don't double up. And when you're talking about dead, people say you're dead. I'm dead, stone dead, stone dead.
No, you're stiff. No, they say you're stiff, stony dead.
Yes, they know that one day you're stiff, stony dead. Yes.
See the center, them not say stony. Them say you're stiff, stone dead.
Dead.
Yes.
I'm dead. That's the only one I know. You know, my as a little boy, this is what one of my memories. It always begin with the change of weather. You know, you have this little cold front coming down from the States. So you get a little rain and then the breeze get chilly and then my subtan will say, I'm gonna feel the Christmas breeze.
Yes.
that means that Christmas is just around the corner.
Corner.
And I tell you, say, every corner I find as a 4-year-old, I looking around that corner for
For Christmas.
I look for Christmas. No Christmas to be seen. And them say it years till me finally said, no, sir, them not really mean around the corner. Then the other thing was, you know, you're hearing about Santa and Santa come down the chimney, and it occurred to me about 5. I said, Mommy, we don't have no chimney, you know. How Santa come in, and she tell me, say, she get up and open the door and let in Santa.
Oh,
And that was the time I live with, as I said, I lived with my grandparents and my mother. My father would visit from time to time. And I remember one Christmas, he brought me a green car. And obviously he came there late at night. So I wake up just in time to see my mother opening the door. My father come in with this green car, and here went the Santa bit, you know. But what I wanted to say, I mentioned earlier that I had distinct experiences when I was in the country or when I came to town. So if I can talk about that real quick, down country, Grand Market. Grand Market always feel like a Saturday, no matter what day of the week.
yes.
It always feel like a Saturday. And our Grand Market was in Chapelton. And in the afternoon, you see everybody dress up, going out to Chapelton, you know, what it is, what they have to do. And of course, my mother, at a point in time, I'm not sure when it was, she stopped carrying me because it was one that.
You want everything.
Yeah. And she stopped carrying me, and it worked out well because then I was at home anticipating what I was going to get, you know. When she came back. And then fast forward that when I was in Kingston, it was boring for me. It was boring because down in Penance, everybody come past to the yard and, you know, one down and so on.
Country Christmas, man.
In Kingston, it wasn't anything like that until I was old enough now that my father started to carry me down to the plazas and Halfway Tree Road. And everybody would mingle, and it
Wasn't the same.
wasn't the same. The one significant thing I remember about that was the first time I saw Bob Marley in person. Was in a VW bus with Cindy Breakspear. And I remember, eventually she became a stepmother. I tell my father, that is a whole show by itself. But anyway, so my my stepmother to be some years later after my father eventually divorced his wife was with us at the time.
Okay.
Work that out.
Yeah, we work out.
And I remember she said, and I thought it was she had given an impression of somebody that was down to earth, a people person. And she said something like, I can't see what that nice brown girl have to do with that Dutch Rasta. That was
Wow.
and Baba and Cindy. And that was the only significant thing that I remember about Christmas in town, was that I saw Bob Marley and that
comment.
Yeah. You know, when I was in university, I would come home for Christmas time. And what was significant for me then was that was the time that I started to drive. So I would get a car, father would get me a car. But it seemed to me that I never managed to reach anywhere. The traffic was so terrible that I just spent the whole time in traffic.
Man, it's worse now.
If I say I'm going down to the plaza and I leave, say, 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I'm still in traffic by Devon House.
No, Jesus.
And by the time that I have to turn and go back. So I never really got anything done.
Yeah.
Then it became interesting now when I started to raise a family. And at the time I was living abroad still. I was in the British Virgin Islands. So I'd come for Christmas like about, call it for 2 weeks. But I noticed that we'd always get into problems because there's always somebody that we don't see. And them here say you see cousin this and cousin that, and you never come to see them, and them feel selected and all of those things. So we made 2 resolutions. One, we to come to Christmas in Jamaica every other year. Every other year we would do Christmas for ourselves, how we want to do it and how we want to enjoy it. So one year, for example, went to Guadeloupe, 1 year went to St. Martin, 1 year we went to the Dominican Republic, Florida, that sort of thing. And then the second thing is we say, you know what? That's too much pressure on us. Before we come, we say, we're coming down on the 25th or the 24th ever. This is where we're going to be. Anybody want to see us, come look for us.
Right.
That's the end to the complaint.
Yeah.
And guess what? All of those
Right.
people complaining, none of them came to look for us.
Never come.
Right. So that was
That's
your
the thing.
takeaway.
Yeah.
See what I
And then,
mean?
and then the last part now is coming back home and celebrating Christmas here, living here, and started some, some traditions like the weekend before you go by the Christmas tree down Halfway Tree Road and so on and so forth. And the last time I did that, I took my son with me. I was about 17 or 18. So, these guys trying to sell his Christmas tree, come on. But ultimately, I think all of them work for the same person. But anyway, so them come down and thing. And so I said to him, because I'm feeling that it's time for me to start hand over things now. Them said, boss, I said, not me, talk to the boss over there. So it's him. You have to convince. And so them side the rake or whatever, and them go on and make my son feel very important, So them come and them choose. So when the time come to pay my slide and give him the money and thing, and them come to me and say, all right, whatever. I say, it's not me, It's not here with the money. And I felt warm when I see my son in chest puff out. And,
Right.
but she can do it on top of it and then think about it and then say, all right, here. So I know is very different, and this is a sad part of it. This Christmas will be the first Christmas without my mother. Going to be challenged. I know that. I'm going down penance tomorrow. Spend time with my sister. That to me is the most important thing. And we do some cooking and so on and so forth, and help each other through that.
Wonderful. We remember Gotti well. So yeah. But for me, I went to penance when the Church of God of Prophecy was having convention. So I went to penance at a very nice time, buzzing time in the community. And the church was known as the headquarters of the North Central Clarendon area there. So I walked into this house, meeting family first time, blah, 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 seeing the buzz of activities. And I remember before we had gone to Clarendon, my father had sent one whole heap of stuff, barrel it come. So we moved on with one whole heap of clothes. And I remember the first one, the little outfit my sister and I, like Janice, everybody dressed alike. We had a sailor color, blue.
Oh, yes. Sailor color was that thing,
Sailor color.
May I tell you?
So we went to convention, and that's when I was introduced with Brother Tabana and the ice cream.
And the ice cream.
And I don't know how we survived because no measuring cup, no nothing. I mean to say,
probably didn't put too much salt in there.
I don't measure nothing to today. Nothing. You can't ask if it. My recipes them and people love them. I never bake a Christmas cake the same way. One year I made a Christmas cake. My nephew said, he said, Aunt Jan, I bet you $100,000 you can't make that cake back. Make it back out. And I actually sometimes I do catering. So when I cook food, people say, wait. I said, listen, don't ask me, no recipe. I say, I started to write a recipe book. And I mean, because I've been cooking from I was like 7. So I made some crazy drink you never had before. But that is why it's so easy for me to cook. I cook for like 300 people in my kitchen, and it's a head game. I know exactly how to set it. And if I get up in the morning, I say I cook at 6 o'clock. In 4.5 hours, I'm done.
Done.
Everything is done.
You cook quick.
Yes.
Some people take long for cook.
No.
You almost start to sing.
A bunch of people.
You almost start sing for your food. But I'm telling you, so Brother Tabana ice cream, I used to run to Auntie Joy every minute and she give me my little money, me and my sister. But I think too much milk powder was going on somewhere there. So
Ricky, I laugh.
Too much milk powder did that happen. And I mean, it's a good thing we live near church. So we have to bolt home. My stomach was not, and I love the ice cream, you know, and I was fascinated with him. I spin this thing and I pour in the syrup and all kind of stuff are going there. But man, overly concentrated, me couldn't manage. But I loved Christmas time because we did the caroling. We have cake. I mean, every day we get ham slices. We had the farm at the time. Ricky, you remember we farm in the back, the big old chicken. And so we had that. Chicken in every farm. Listen to me, man. It was so good. And every year people, I remember looking across Miss Linny them and whitewashing. We never whitewash no stone because we did have gate and something. The only
then you see me tell you,
some of them was surf Jamaicans.
Well,
the lady did that. She walked into her house with chandelier and gate and all them something.
Man, chandelier in the house, no whitewash stone. Hello.
So when you come out to Christmas time, we have to fix the stone them with the lead up to the house. And make sure so when the rain fall, if the rain fall, you know, slide and drop in the mud. Yeah, them kind of thing.
Ricky, help me, Ricky, help me.
No, but listen,
yes, man,
the whitewashing thing, you know, when you putting it on, it don't look so white, you know.
Right.
And so
that's true.
I'm a dab it, and it still don't look dry. It still don't look white. And when it's dry, oh my goodness. Yeah. And man. I think my other set, my father's parents, they're down Portland Cottage. And them used to whitewash because Money Musk was close by, and Money Musk plays a big, huge emphasis on how the place look and make the lawn cut and the whitewashing and so on. And this is what they used to do. They used to put salt into the white line to help it to bond, I guess. Yeah. So that was our whole thing itself.
No, man. Well, hey, me did have wall. Oh, no, beat me. So
no,
the only thing we could do.
And to be fair, Lady D, you didn't have a lot of trees or anything like that immediately around there. You could have whitewash. Most of the trees were the citrus trees in the back.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
They used to paint the citrus tree, them if they're on summer, they used to paint them at the bottom part of them like a white.
Yes.
Yeah, down at the bottom of the trunk. That's
It was way in the back and it was a lot. It's like an orange orchard. It's like about an acre.
Okay.
Back there. About that, Lady D?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
And,
yeah, all the trees in the front would get whitewashed. And if anything in the back now get touched.
Yeah.
If it's in the front, coming up to your driveway or something. Yeah.
So to be fair, wall or no wall, Lady D, they have that much tree at the front for white.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it was a Christmas. You remember I told you the story about the pig in the bag?
Right.
It was a Christmas. It was during the Christmas time going to the Brownstone. Everybody who come from St. Ann can tell you that Christmas, maybe it's only Carnation Market that seconds Brownstone Market when it come on to Christmas, especially Christmas Eve. Grand Market. When you go to Brownstone Market, that was my grandmother's market. When you go to Brownstone, the moment you enter Brownstone, there's sound system. So you have one sound system. It's like maybe every 3-4 blocks you go, there's a sound system. So it's like music. The music goes on right on to Brownstone Square, where the market is over on the other side, and it's and all the little shops and so on around. Everybody is playing music, and it's just that excitement in the air, and the market scene. As a little girl, it's like I've always been excited about Christmas.
Yes.
And it's still my mother's favorite time of year. It's my favorite time of year. Just that excitement. Even this morning, now that we have kids of our own, the two little girls here, my two nieces, I called them downstairs. No, they heard me actually, because I was up before them. And they heard me, Auntie Jackie is baking. And they came down, they came down for the batter, Lady D. So they beat you to it.
Tradition continues.
I told my sister we have to capture this, because this is tradition being passed down. And we even had a conversation about the time of year that Christmas, the time of the week that Christmas falls on. I said, for most Jamaicans, there's no Christmas like Sunday Christmas. If it falls in the week, it's like them don't feel like it's Christmas till it's a Sunday. So
that's why Grand Market and Christmas Eve always feel like Saturday, no matter what.
Right. So when you said that, Ricky, as I look at that, we were talking about that this morning. It's like Grand Market and Christmas, Saturday and Sunday.
Yes. So those things. Last weekend. You know a district named Alva?
Yes. My mother is from Alva.
My father's family is from Alva.
All the Wilbys and the Lions and the Campbells.
So I was visiting my friend. His surname is Marshall. Up that side. Nothing to do with Christmas, but that was my first time going there. When you were talking about Brownstone and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're familiar with it.
What I love to see is when the people would go down Crossroad to get them meat. To buy their meat.
Who was a butcher? Who was a butcher at the time?
So you had Mass Coolie Man.
That's on that Daddy. I saw them used to call Daddy Coolie Boy.
It was when you come down Crossroad, Rick, they used to have a section right up the little hill there. So when you start
on the right hand side,
on the right hand side.
Yeah.
So when you see
somebody at Back Road, somebody was at
Mass Jarboy.
Mass Jarboy.
Mass who?
Jarboy. Boy.
I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm gonna leave you guys. I gotta go get pick up presents.
Yes,
but I want to say, Lady D, I got to make arrangements to have a free Saturday morning to hang out with you and all you lovely people. I just know even before now, the best Christmas was when Air Jamaica was flying. You never see Jamaican come on with bag and pants from the day born, from 0 to 100.
Listen, them plane didn't good enough. Those planes were good.
On the plane, then bring one extra baby so they can get extra bag. And when they land when they land at Palisades, some of them have on a mink coat same way. I have on them sweater. I don't know how they're not dead with heat.
Yeah.
I went home for one Christmas since I live in the States. And it was just too bag and pants for me. When we see people have on long boots in a Jamaica and fur in a December, me was too marveled.
Yeah.
Like, what on God's earth with this? Milan airport, and trust me, Mr. Strut till the man say, you coming like butter, you just a melt.
But you know, when I came down a few days ago, we were waiting at the gate at Kennedy. I was just like looking around, and people were, a few, and I would say they're younger, maybe they look like maybe in their 30s, 20s, and the mother Uggs. Are you talking about the tall? I said, where do you think you're going? In Uggs, and people. When we came down here, the temperature was 80 degrees. And so many people came out. They still had their jackets on. Them had fur lined stuff. One lady had her baby. Well, it's a toddler. The kid looked like he could be about 2. Him had on boots. Him had on him jacket. She had on her jacket. And even in the plane, when we were trying to get off the plane,
I'm going to
she,
leave.
she was standing in the corridor with
Blessings,
him. I mean, I said, wait,
Guys,
Thank you, Dan, for joining. Thank you
I'm
put
so
the
gonna
much.
child
leave.
down.
Then we can do some more cultural stuff.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
All right.
All right, take it easy.
Okay,
Thank
Okay.
you.
All
Nice
right.
having
Nice to
you.
meet you. Good to have you. Yes, have a
Yes,
good
I'll be
one.
back sooner than later though. Catch me early.
Yes.
All
All
right,
right.
lady. Love
Will
you
do.
all.
Bless you. Love you.
Listen, when you're talking about Air Jamaica, when you want to see people personality change on a dime, for something like this, you're traveling at Christmas. Hello, lights lady, how much luggage you have? For one, you can't carry a piece of luggage to me. No, you know. Well, yeah, go on like say.
Yes.
You go from nice lady to dregs in
Seconds.
0.1 seconds, man.
Seconds.
And there was a time when people used to do it, you know. People would, you know, would do it, but then as
Things get
time went by,
serious,
it became
man.
more cynical and it becomes more,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dangerous. Dangerous.
Dangerous.
That's not happening now.
Mm-mm.
yeah, no, it's
Not
not.
at all.
Mm-mm.
So,
Mm-mm.
as Gritly said, Christmas at Jamaica the best. Mhm. Yeah.
Yep.
And you know,
Simply,
here we
simply.
really make do. We do the best we can. So that's why, you know, we have dinners and invite people over, or we are going over, or you go a mall or what have you. But
Yeah.
it really is not the same. And again, when you see them go down to meat shop, they're very precise in which part, how it must cut, even though the butcher know if you ask for leg off wherever, but them want it a certain way. And in that same time, you know, drop on a go on.
Oh yes.
And there's a little clique. You know who do the drop on, right, Ricky?
Drop on, yes.
I don't
In
remember,
every little
but I
district, you had
remember
a
it
drop on person.
right down
Yes.
there at Crossroads,
Yeah,
man. And
man.
then
So,
that, yeah.
like Margaret and them.
Yes,
Hey, that
yes.
crew over there.
Little
So
crowd in the
them
corner
will
there.
drop on, and then you have so the jukebox not really come out so early, but right up by the bar,
Mm-hmm.
right, cold bar there. So
Yes.
soon I play a man in a bar.
Mhm.
And remember one time, me say I never get chased out of a bar, but that one time.
No, certain people, them know your family, you know,
Because
and
they know
certain
where
people,
we come from.
yeah,
So me
and they know
going
so you
in.
don't belong.
So me they go in there one Christmas morning. Just me go and me read to see which one of the songs me like.
Sure.
And
Hey.
just as me go do me punching and drop. They say, who that? And me say, me. And they say, go on up to Miss Ruby. When you do that, so, you mean to say me fly out of the bar instantly.
The
I tell
whole,
you.
the whole, no matter who, no matter we consider the worst of person, drunkard or whatever it is, them know who you are, which home you come from, and the what is expected of you, the behavior that's expected of you. And listen, even the most rambunctious and out order people as an adult will hold you to that.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let you get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
They would hold you to that. Them say, you can't, Miss Ruby, you come from, you can't.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
and them same way we can. Them take cloth, you know, and if you buy the cloth,
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
That is true.
I don't hear anybody mention about Christmas. Is green gungo.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Gungo rice and peas.
Gungo rice and peas.
Lord. Or gungo soup.
Oh, here's
with
my good
ham-
friend
with
from
ham
Jamaica
bone.
just popped in. Hi, Audrey Gary. Good to have you.
Welcome, Audrey.
The,
Yeah.
Welcome.
the gungo pea soup with the leftover ham bone.
Oh God.
Yes, man.
Wonderful.
Listen to me. And listen, my grandmother used to cure her own hams because my grandfather used to raise the pigs, and then whatever him sell, you know, she keep the tripe and the one of the leg, and then she would cure it. She knew how to put the spices together and the right amount of salt, and she would pierce it and put the spices in there in between it and then tie it up with some kind of thread or something, some rope, I don't know, some string. She would tie it up and then it would be wrapped and put on in some like cheesecloth until Christmas. Listen, not nicer. Not nice. Those were like those are different days. Those are different days.
Man, and
Loved it.
For some reason, the dumpling in the gungo pea soup just
you see how Ricky voice just got on there.
There were some memories.
Yes, man, the dumpling in the gungo pea soup special. You
Yes,
can have it
man.
in a chicken noodle soup, you can have it in a beef, whatever.
No, but listen, don't make it be cassava dumpling, you know.
Oh,
If a cassava dumpling, it's a wrap.
oh, sure.
Cassava pone or cassava
You touch a soft spot on me right there, so cassava
Yeah,
dumpling.
yes.
You're
Oh, my
ever
God.
asking about the blue draws.
Oh yeah, well, I haven't made it in a while, but I've made it since I've been here several times. And I went into a supermarket in Harlem, and that was the first time I saw the banana leaf packaged and in a fridge there. And ever since I discovered that, whenever I'm making it, I go find that banana leaf.
Yeah, you can find it in Spanish places. Yeah, they have it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I use that as an opportunity to set draws as often as I wanted. That's the only time
Because you could have
Because other than that, you can't.
Can't say
You can't use that.
No, they slap the words out of your mouth.
Yes, sorry.
Oh my goodness, these are. I didn't even share my whitewash story. So when they used to whitewash, they didn't whitewash the whole house. You see that line like right bordering the bottom part of the house. That was the whitewash part, and then the other part get some like daub with some paint because that's what they could afford. And then the bottom part, no, and like Ricky said, when that thing dry, it's just white. So that now would have matched the stones them now around the little mango tree that was in the front yard, and my almond tree that had my swing on it my grandfather would make. Those were stuff those are things that we just can't forget. We just can't.
And going back to cake, so Jackie sent me my cake. Jackie did cake. I took one slice. Me not take more since. I just wanted to nip a piece to see how it tastes. Jackie did cake because I've been saying it on this platform that I don't like I never grew up with no fruits blend out.
Right.
I don't know what that is. We made our cake with our fruits in it, and I love the crunchy taste. And so I make sure I put it out there. I remember growing up, and some people would pass by with cake. And when you taste it, somebody in my family say, so how it tastes, and somebody
I'm not tell a lie.
And said, when you hear, when nobody can say to you, Lord Jesus, it cake, but when they say,
You
say
no good.
The cake,
So what's the sound when you tasted a piece of cake?
No, man, Jackie, me say, Jackie, this is ready, this ready. So I have it here to cut off little snippets and go share with people. Plus, I have Christmas in 2 places this year. So Sunday, I'm going up to friends. Friends and I are going to have Christmas, and then Monday back home. So I come back Monday.
Okay.
So I leave up good half for us for Monday and pinch and give everybody.
I remember you can still wet it,
Yeah, man, but it's so moist. I checked it.
Oh, yeah, Jackie, it's nice. It was really nice. Me still have.
No, everybody at talk about cake what them get from Jackie. And And
You
you
know, see,
in
Max
Jamaica.
put it
You're
on
in
Facebook.
Jamaica.
No,
You're
Jackie,
in
not
Jamaica, Sherms.
Oh, Sherns.
And you
Oh,
are talking about cake
No,
from
let's
Jackie.
listen,
get cake for Ricky.
I
Oh,
had to ask her where she was
Jackie, where
because
you
she
staying? Where you staying?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Sharon.
Me carry my cake down.
So
And
she,
my question to
we
you is,
want to
where
know
are you
where are you
staying?
staying?
Moby.
Oh.
what's some of
How
the,
far you? How far
uh,
you there, Ricky?
No, that is I'd have to pay like almost $7,000 in toll to and from.
Very. Oh yeah,
Lord have
the
mercy.
toll thing. Yeah, the toll thing serious.
It breathed me.
Oh
But
my.
the roads are nice, so it compensate for the pain of the tolls.
It does.
But the
Now,
roads are really nice.
I have a decision to make about that cake that you have down there, but
No, I will
All
connect
right.
you. I'll connect you both.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
work out the
And
logistics.
Max called me last night too, because at the time when she received my cake, her husband was baking. He had like 3 cakes in the oven, but she said she cut my cake and she said she's going to have a cake off. And she
Yes.
also got
Okay.
another cake
Yes.
from somebody. So she did the cake off and she posted it on Facebook. So she said the cake was awesome. So
Yes. 'Cause,
I
Oh.
take it. Thank you.
I haven't done, let me see, the last time Auntie Paula and I bake was maybe like we not doing a baking maybe since 2017.
Oh,
It's a
wow.
while, but we would bake and, do what we do.
Lady D, that shows you how important. You know why you haven't baked since then?
Mm-mm.
Because you don't have an official pan liquor.
True.
If you don't have no pan liquor, you can't bake.
But
She's
she
our
herself
own pan
is a
liquor.
pan liquor. She's her own
Yes.
pan liquor, exactly.
No, you can't be your own pan liquor. That it's
Yeah,
in the rules.
not as
It's
exciting.
in the rules. Yeah, I think chapter
Yeah,
2 is
no.
baking. You can't be your own pan liquor.
So where's
I hear you,
Eval?
Eval. I hear you.
You can't bake.
Eval is in Jamaica too.
Who's in Jamaica?
And in Samina, I'm town.
I do.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
All right.
So,
Well,
but so Jackie, you have to
Yes,
now
ma'am.
going forward make a list.
Oh yeah,
You can
of
put my name at the
people-
top and at the bottom.
exactly.
make a list, Lady D,
of these people who like Ricky and them.
yeah, man. Next year, God's willing, it will be on a different level, because by then, I'll be done with school and I'll have more time. I didn't put much out there this year. I just made, accommodation for people like you and people, who I know
Right.
will always order from me. So I didn't do a lot because of school. It was really intense. Yesterday I had an exam. It lasted from 10 o'clock until almost 2. So you know
Oh,
how
God.
intense that is. So
friend-
hopefully
Did you make
by
any
the-
sorrel, Jackie?
I'm gonna make that today.
Oh.
That's gonna be today.
My friend's wife came down to Jamaica like a Friday evening and she left Monday. And all she did in between that was bake cakes. Just like she had orders already. So she must have been doing it because it must have been more than worth the airfare to come down and bake all of those cakes. And that's all she came to do.
Oh
Just
dear.
bake.
So
Yeah.
lady in demand.
Yes, I will do that too eventually. And what I want to promote a lot too is my puddings, because people really like the puddings. And when I tell them that I don't put flour in the puddings, like a lot of people ask me, how do you do that? And for the first time, one of the sites that we did our clinicals for this term, the lady, some of the nurses there, I just brought a piece for them so they can have it to tell them thanks for having us. And I got quite a few orders out of it. They couldn't believe that, the puddings didn't have flour in it, and it was really tasty, and it tasted traditional. So
Is a hell of hallelujah in the middle type of?
yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I try as much as I can.
Yeah.
And the top piaka.
Sometimes it have piaka because at the oven we use here, and we can't have.
But I like
yeah,
the
man, piaka is good. That's how I like it. But I discovered the neighbors have banana trees and they don't eat the bananas, so them just tell me to pick them. So not only do I pick the bananas, but I also use the banana leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Absolutely.
Oh,
the
that's
banana
good.
leaf contributes greatly to the peka pekaness.
Yeah, so Ricky over there salivate. No dear.
Puddings is an all year round enterprise. I
Right,
am an advocate for Jackie pudding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
All year round, you don't have to wait for Christmas. You can't get a pudding anytime. Me
anytime.
take all a birthday pudding, you know.
And
Yeah.
exactly, Ricky. And listen, I
That's how
made
me
pudding
feel.
for a lady wedding. She having this big posh wedding. But when she came to talk to us about the wedding and putting the wedding together, I gave her a piece of pudding just for being there, you know, she and her husband. And the lady ended up ordering pudding for her wedding to serve to her guests.
Yes.
Because
ma'am.
she loved it. And I ship anywhere because I ship well the cakes really. I ship even to Holland.
Mhm.
I have people in Holland who order, but we never do that this year because
Yeah.
I've been because of school.
You go, Jack. Sure. So again, cake
And it's very presentable when it comes. Wonderfully done, Jack.
Well,
Yeah.
the
Thank you.
presentation lasts only like 30 seconds because after that, it gets down to
You dive in, literally. You dive in. Because when it came, I'm like, I wonder if I should have take a little piece. So I took a little piece, and then Thursday evening, just a few of us were hanging out. I took another little piece and carried for the host, you know.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna just this evening we have grand market at church, we annual grand market. So, you know, there is the Jamaica vibe and Caribbean vibe and picnic and
Yes,
get
brothers.
and all those things. And same all reflections of the good old days.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna cut up little pieces and just share with my crew, you know.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
admire your self-control, Lady D. You take a little piece today, and you take a little piece tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
take a little piece the day after.
Yeah. So since I had the taste mouth, I haven't had any more. I don't
Okay.
have any more.
Once me start on a cake, once a cake cut,
You
You
get
can't
you
stop.
to finish it. It's like opening a
I
bottle.
just said that cake must be very big.
It's like opening a bottle of champagne. You
Yeah.
can't cork it, but after you
after you open it.
you don't do that.
I just said that cake must be very big.
You
Even
hear now?
listen, my mother would bake a special cake for me.
Yeah.
when she baking, and then the one for the house. I
Mm.
mean, I eat the two of them same time. I eat the two of them same time because
I can't manage you know.
if this is where to keep me from the pearly gates, so be it.
Oh
I
dear.
don't want anybody to forget too much at the other cake, at the house cake.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I may have mine separate, you know, and I'm probably the only person who get a cake to myself. But
I say go. Well, we're gonna
Wow.
now, but I think we had a good time this morning.
Oh yes. Absolutely.
Ricky and Janice joined us. Max missed out, man, because
That was nice.
Max would have really enjoyed this segment.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
our country we come from, and hey,
Yep.
we will always be who we are, no matter where we are.
Exactly.
And we're not gonna change. But we want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yes.
Holy for niceness for your Christmas, young
Oh
and
yes.
broad. And for the new year, we are wishing you the same thing. So we have, you know, so much to do
Mhm.
and to bless up everybody and thing. But I'm loving how we are gelling every time we meet, the memories we share, and you know, PSA, we are friends offline. So we're not just here doing a show.
Yeah.
By the way, Sharon, you can put up your fingernail then.
No. Una blow me up too much, man.
We set foot. Yes, sir. But the dumpling, what's happening?
Let me tell you, man, them dumpling, there was something else. Oh my gosh. I have to be pacing myself.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been here how many days? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days. And I'm telling you, oh God, I'm pacing myself. I sat down literally with some mango, some jackfruit, and some sugar cane. And I was wondering in what order should I eat them.
Yes, sir. Mhm.
Yeah.
that is washout material, right? That's
Me know Ricky, pray for me.
By the
Me I
time
go
you
draw
come
near
back,
to South Sorosty.
Yes,
yes,
yes, and
Yes.
stay near, and coconut water, stay near, draw near, and stay near.
Yeah, man. Coconut water in abundance.
Mhm. And here Andrea is saying she lives in Barbados, and they're saying, by now her accent should have been changed, but we know we not do all of that now.
No, no, sir.
If I want to be Jamaican, nobody not take them over, them better come Jamaica. We not take one nobody accent. Unless we need it for use for a moment and throw it back.
That's
And I
right.
have I have Bayesian friends, but that is not the most
Hey, accent, kind of accent.
yes, that
Right.
that accent is
Yes. Okay. We get it. We get it, Vic. Yeah.
resist.
Yep.
So Merry Christmas when it come, everybody. And we just want
Yes.
to, so I'll do something very quickly here before we go. Just to, build a vibe before we leave.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Ricky. Merry Christmas,
Anything?
Sharons.
Merry Christmas, ladies.
Merry Christmas.
Let the Christmas get you in a good mood, home people.
Shantae, come here.
It's Christmas time, and we're filling the air with holiday spirit. The sounds of the season, all season long.
All I want for Christmas is a beat to dancing time. If you don't have any money, I will let you have some of mine. All year round and working, now this is my time to find. If you should feel the same way, just put on your new shoes. Yeah, make the Christmas get you in a good mood. Let the Christmas get you feeling fine. Put on your dancing shoes and come with me tonight. We're gonna rock and roll tonight. Make the Christmas get you in a good mood. Make the Christmas get you feeling fine. Put on your dancing shoes and come with me tonight. Gonna rock till broad daylight. Yeah.
This music takes you way, way back.
If your shoes start squeezing you, just kick them off, that's fine. Nothing should stop your feet from dancing. Come on, it's Christmas time, yeah. Let the Christmas get you in a good mood. Let the Christmas get you fine. Put on your dancing shoes and come with me tonight. Let the Christmas get you in a good mood. Let the Christmas get you fine. Put on your dancing shoes and come with me tonight. If your shoes start squeezing you, just kick them off, that's fine. Nothing should stop your feet from dancing. Come on, it's Christmas time. Christmas get you in a good mood. Let the Christmas get you feeling fine. Put on your dancing shoes and come with me tonight.
All right.
But you build a vibe, lady.
Yes. Well, we
One
want
of those
to say,
cutie patooties.
yes.
Shani.
How you doing?
Merry Christmas.
Christmas. Hey, honey. Hey, honey. What's up? What's up?
Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
And the
Christmas.
same to you too. Merry Christmas.
So,
We gotta
guys,
listen.
enjoy your Christmas, and to our guests, enjoy your Christmas. And you know, everybody a post. You can post one chicken leg or a piece or something. And what have you.
Yesterday, I did roast some buck. I think I post that some.
What?
Oh,
What is
yes.
that?
It's a fish. When you roast it, the outside is hard, and you just break it and just take out.
So I saw.
55 years old.
Okay.
Auntie Jackie, Ricky is 55 years old.
Oh dear.
Come on to Ricky business. Oh Jesus. Merry Christmas. And a very happy New Year.
All right then.
36.
Okay.
Do I ever can?
Yes, you can. All right, go. Go. Merry Christmas.
Oh, you know, that's what keeps saying the dynasty.
Supposedly, don't tell the ladies you have 36.
Oh God.
Wait, Ricky, are you 55?
Just come flat my shoulders, so I have to.
No, sir. No, kids say the darndest things. And as we are going, I was listening to the oh, Jesus, Ricky.
That's Shante. Shante is just.
Oh dear Lord. As I was listening to this song and we talk about if your shoes are burn you. Just kick them off.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. And just make sure that when you go to dinner, no, wear no shoes, we're too tight.
No, sir.
And very importantly, don't be wearing it for the first time. That's
All right.
get from a father. Don't wear new shoes go out. Don't do it.
By the way, Ricky, why are you looking that way in the camera?
Yeah, because
Because
he
I have
has
two screens. The
two
camera is
screens.
over
Oh,
here,
I got you.
but
Got
the
you, got
bigger
you.
screen is over this side.
and Ricky
Okay.
made the sacrifice and he went down to, you know,
Yeah, well, I came to my office because sometimes the
Oh,
Wi-Fi
he
and
know how the
thank you,
Wi-Fi
thank you,
works.
thank you.
But Ricky, love you as always. You know.
Yes.
And
Lady
thank
Yeah.
you, my
Lady B,
shirt.
my first crush, you don't know. Tell you that already last time.
Right. Jack, Sharon,
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
love.
Thank you
Take
for a
care.
great year. Thank you for being good friends. And may God bless you and keep you for the new year.
Thank
All
you.
of you.
Bless you too, and may the presence of Christ
Same
rest
here.
in this season, no
Hello.
matter what we do.
Hold on.
No matter what we're doing, may the presence of Christ be with us. So, church tomorrow, pretty Dana go out and all kind of something.
Ricky get boss. I will say that.
You're the one ever.
I'm coming off this show. Hold on a minute.
And
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
bye-bye.
blessings,
All right. Take
everybody.
care, guys. Walk good. Merry
Love,
Christmas.
love,
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Enjoy
Bye.
yourself. Walk
Christmas.
good.
Blessings to everybody.
All
And may
right.
we all remain safe. Blessings. Love, love,
All
love.
right. Love y'all.
Santa is up in a mango tree, mango tree, mango tree. Wait, what is your Christmas tradition? Mine, a Santa, chocolate tea, a sweet potato pudding. What is yours? Come join me now on Saturday morning runnings on December 23rd, 10 o'clock in the morning. Ready and good to go. You want to join me? You want to get some of my chocolate tea? Real chocolate tea. Real potato pudding. That's my tradition. Christmas, Santa, it's up in a mango.
Me dress from now. We get a hat all here. And I may look like Miss B, but that's all right because Saturday morning things come up and I want to look my best. Bangarang, talking about the good old days, and it's just going to be so nice. I can't help myself. I can't wait. Saturday morning, join us at 10 a.m. for Saturday morning run-ins right here on Inside of the Zone with Lady D and the crew. You all don't want to miss it, and we might have a guest too, so come join me, man. Looking forward.
Gee whiz, it's Christmas. Yes, you can't miss the Christmas Bangarang show that's happening on December 23rd and Saturday morning runnings. Yes, come catch me as we talk about Christmas then and now. I'm going to put it in the 2 cents now. Yes, I'm as poet says so. And it goes so.
Look here now. Me hear Matty, I tell Vi say. She hear Frida, I tell Smaddy say. That she hear say. Next week Saturday, past Saturday morning runnings. Them a go have Bangarang. Me no know about it. But me a go catch me eye. And me a go catch me ears. To hear what all of that about. So come join me and make we find out.